During the pandemic, my dad spent more time on Facebook, as many people did, because of isolation. And so some of what our conversations turned into was me starting to have to debunk some of the things that he was seeing on Facebook. So it was things, conspiracy theories about COVID-19 and how it spreads. My dad worked as a frontline worker. He never had the opportunity to stay home. And so that was really concerning for me. Eventually, it also led to claims about the efficacy of the vaccine. And then also it was really real conversations around some of the posts that he was seeing that were very clearly trying to create racial divisions in the aftermath of the murder of George Floyd in our hometown of Minneapolis. One thing that's really important to recognize is that my dad really doesn't speak English. That in Spanish, a lot of this content lives on significantly longer. When we're talking about COVID-19 in 2020, there was reports that showed that Spanish language disinformation lived on 70% longer on Facebook or was never taken down. That's wholly unacceptable. It's also not just Facebook, so I don't really want to make a conversation about Facebook alone. There's significant research that shows that Spanish language disinformation on platforms like YouTube also lacks the same level of content moderation, policy enforcement, and scrutiny that it does in English. These companies also profit from dangerous rhetoric. So there was a report by the Tech Accountability Project that found that Facebook oftentimes monetizes searches, ads, and searches for white supremacist content, specifically content around things like the Great Replacement theory, which is rooted in white nationalism, which is rooted in anti-Semitism. It was also what inspired the shootings in El Paso and Buffalo. And so while we have engaged with the platforms, it's really important that Congress plays a more active role in making sure that they regulate and force the platforms to act and come to the table with real solutions that meet our community's needs.